Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Been a couple days. Had to wait for the energy to change a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Oh gosh. What a way to start out. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands and the King of Wands. Ooh, Emperor is underneath the 3 of Wands, and so is the Hierophant. Ooh, somebody's going through a judgment right now. Destruction. I feel like it's not you. I feel like it's somebody you're attached to. King of Swords, Archangel Michael energy. Yeah. Somebody's ships are coming in. I feel like that's you. There's going to be some sort of transfer of wealth here. Nice. What a way to start out the day. And a Mercury retrograde. Until the 28th. Hey, you know, we can look at it in a positive light instead of looking at it like, you know, Riri, you know, some things are Riri, you know. So I feel like it, and this just popped out again. This Emperor's going through a destruction, okay, a destruction of their wealth. The challenge here is to wait. It's like, okay, so I feel like you're watching this in like real time. This Emperor's life is being destroyed. And it isn't because of something they did or didn't do, I don't think. I think it's because they didn't pay attention. They didn't pay attention to what was going on. And they got caught. They got caught. Possibly through ignorance. That's the only thing I can think of. 10 of Swords to the Emperor here. I think it was ignorance, but their life is just being flushed down the toilet. Yeah. So yeah, this is a destruction of some kind. But it's over. It's a dark night of the soul. Now, somebody might be just starting to go through this, which means that they're going to lose this 10 of Pentacles. They're going to lose this due to their not paying attention to what was coming from the heart. Could be a Taurus. We have the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. It's kind of like karma, but it's karma that somebody wasn't expecting. They weren't expecting this. They thought, and I feel like they really thought they were in the right in this situation. Like I said, and it's ignorance. It's ego. It's just they were leading with the ego, thinking I'm always right type energy, and they may have had the right intentions, but not the right motives. Maybe they were tricked. Immediate future. The past returns. Here comes the Riri. Alright. Sorry. We have Leo energy here with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're blocking out the past, or you're protected from it, but somebody wants to apologize. So far I've had Leo and Aries on the board. There's going to be some sort of fast information coming towards you, or you're going to be doing some traveling. Let's get some more information. This is jumping out at me now. Maybe this person wants to work with you and you don't want to work with them. Maybe it's because they, all the scammers and blammers and whatever. You just don't trust anybody. I feel like you don't trust anybody, especially this Emperor. Could be a past love, Aries and Gemini energy. Because I got the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Whoa, there's something behind there too. Six of Pentacles. So, somebody got paid to avoid you? They got paid to avoid you, and now they want to work with you because their whole life is getting flushed down the toilet. Because they didn't see they didn't see you were where everything was at. Okay? So, Emperor, Lovers. They could have picked somebody over you because of money. Because this is all Pentacles. And, they didn't see the real money, which, in my opinion, okay, so that's what this is all about, is the Ten of Pentacles, some sort of inheritance or some sort of gain. And I feel like this person is losing everything because they picked the wrong situation. A karmic situation. Over, like, over an Empress? Really? Look. So, they picked the Lovers over an Empress and decided to work with them. That's all coming down. It's all coming down. Because, see how these cards are? So that's being generous or paying someone and not seeing the real treasure, which was working with you. And now I feel like somebody's scrambling because now they see it. Now they see the Empress, the Four of Wands. Now they see it. So I feel like they're trying to fake it. But I don't think you're up for it. Your strength over the past is phenomenal at this point, and you haven't given up. Somebody tried to make you give up. I don't know that feeling. Outside influence. It didn't work. Poor Tang Tang is upset. Look at all the tissues on the floor. Swing swing and bling bling. Oh, it didn't work. Just because you like somebody, or just, and this is for my singles, this is, really, I don't see, I see somebody picked somebody else over you, and maybe you're single. I'm hoping that the Five of Cups isn't you, depressed, and in regret. Somebody didn't take this opportunity. It would have been a win for them. And just because you like somebody doesn't mean you're ready to swing in the bling bling. You know what I'm saying? So, it just means that, maybe you like them. Doesn't mean you're ready to just swing in the bling bling immediately. I think that's what somebody's upset about. Either that or you just got this person on block and you have no intention of looking back. They blew it. Hopes and fears. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. So this person is hoping that they can heal this with time. Even though, you know, because you didn't fall in line, whatever this is, it's over. I mean, all these tens, you're no longer entertaining this, but this person is definitely hoping that you'll forgive them in time. And I do feel like maybe you've already forgiven them and moved on, but they're still in the Five of Wands. They're fighting with spirit. They're fighting their own spirit. Like I said, dark night of the soul. This is a dark night of the soul. I'm just waiting for the devil to pop out. I feel like the depression comes from the money situation, from losing a bunch of money. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Definitely stressed over a star. And they did, like I said, they didn't see the blessing that you was. And you may not see this coming. Aquarius energy. Pisces energy. Temperance energy. No matter what this confusion is coming your way, there's an Ace of Cups attached to it and an Ace of Pentacles. So please stay balanced. Try to stay in your temperance energy no matter what. Because I got Sagittarius here with Pisces and Aquarius. Final outcome is the Star. A healing. I don't know what this person did, but they definitely regret it. My cards are all turned around here. I get a different deck. I saw the Tower and the Hermit. Let's get these. Alright. What is this Ten of Pentacles about, Spirit? What is this Ten of Pentacles about? Again, it's the same thing. This is Taurus energy. Somebody is reaping what they've sown. Okay? Spiritually. And they're going through some sort of destruction in their life. Because something has to be completely dismantled here in order for it to be rebuilt. Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Ooh, they're fighting. They have to pay somebody. Oh, okay. So this could be a divorce. Yeah. So there's the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. So like I said, I do feel like this person tried to do the right thing. They married a very karmic energy. And whoever this energy is took them to the cleaners. So they either that or they just lost a lot of money by investing in this person. Which is, they did in, look, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. They invested a lot of money in somebody that they believed in. And it looks like they waited for it to pay off, and it didn't. In fact, they lost a lot. They went from the Ten of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, counting their pentacles, while they didn't see the real treasure, which was you. This is 3 of Wands. And they're like I said, this is definitely towards a singles reading. They didn't offer you what they were supposed to offer you, and you moved on. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You know, they were supposed to offer whatever they offered to this other person to you. King of Wands in reverse. And they didn't. They offered it to a very karmic energy, and they lost their ass. They lost it all. They lost and I feel like it's whatever they lost is coming towards you. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You're going to get some good news about some kind of money here. It's going to be a fulfillment of your wishes. Eight of Wands to the Ten of Cups. So if you made a wish and you've already went through this destruction and you're rebuilding now, something is coming towards you and it's going to be very beneficial. Something you probably did all by yourself, because this person didn't help you. They were supposed to help you and they didn't help you. So you did it by yourself. Like I said, you can't trust a lot of people who are in their ego going, well, I'm going to offer you this to see if you take it, and then I'm going to rip you off. That's kind of what I feel here. And then I'm going to take advantage of you and rip you off, because I got this other person here telling me that's what I should do. Emperor, King of Pentacles, and Leo energy with the Strength. They thought they were better than you. They thought they were bigger than you. They thought they could destroy you, and ended up destroying themselves. Aries and Leo energy. That now they're confused as to why you're still standing. I'm still standing. And all she did was integrity. That's all it took. While they were listening to some karmic energy saying, yeah, well, I got it all and they got nothing, and blah, 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 blah. Looks can be deceiving. And I feel like they got deceived. But the moral of the story is your strength is unmatched here, and you're doing this all by yourself, with or without them. Here comes the Five of Swords in the immediate future. Somebody wants to fight for this because they want to get their investment back, but they didn't invest in you. They invested in some karmic energy that wanted to throw you under the bus, and they still want to throw you under the bus. Like I said, there's at least 3 people here. There could be a group of masculines, or it's one feminine and a couple of masculines. But it's definitely a group. It's a collaboration, which is the Three of Pentacles. They didn't see the real treasure. All they saw was surface level bullshit. And look what they got. The Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. These people are going to be fighting. You're protected, though. I feel like you're just sitting there. I feel like this is you. Sitting there chilling with your lion. Like a little kid. Page of Swords. Like a little kid. And they know somebody's coming towards you. And they're stressed. Oh my gosh. I feel so much stress from these people. I feel like you're the calm one. You're the calm in the storm. That's what you're supposed to be. That's the star energy. And these people are going through it because they it's like I said, choosing the surface level, what your bank account says instead of the blessing that's right in front of you. Somebody could pull life out of the sky if they're blessed. God blesses those who make the right choices, who make choices from their integrity, I should say, from a good place. This person is out of options because you're protected. They're out of options. And it is a transformation. Like I said, this is a transfer of wealth. So the Death and the Ace of Pentacles. They lose, you win. And there really are no losers or winners if you look at it that way, because money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy the 10 of Cups. You're either happy or you're not. And there's a lot of unhappiness in these cards. A lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of fighting. It could be what's going on in the world. I mean, I got to put this on a world scale. I can't just put it on just one person, because there's so many people involved. The one that's going to be left standing, Scorpio energy, is the one standing in truth and integrity. Everything else is going to fall away. Whatever isn't in a righteous situation is going to fall away. Aries energy, again, somebody's waiting on money. Waiting on money. And heartbreak has been blocked. There's the devil. I knew it. Archangel Michael, protecting you from the devil who tried to break your heart. Protection. 7 of Wands. You will get what's fair to you. 6 of Pentacles is all about being fair. So you will get a leap of faith and working your butt off, doing what was right for yourself. It's going to help you move on to calmer waters. With that big fat pentacle in your hand. They have to give this to you. They have to give it to you. Because they've been holding this up way too long. I do feel like there's going to be a reuniting of souls. So, however that resonates with you, I don't know. I'm kind of a loner myself, so yeah. They're holding on to every last penny. You might be saving up for something too. But as far as finances go, they're totally stuck in whatever they manifested here. By being selfish. By trying to hold on to something that belonged to you. They can't have it. 8 of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. They're upset. They're really upset. This person's having a whole lot of money problems. Where they might have been rich before, they're losing it all. This could be like the stock market tanking. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Oh yeah. So we have Temperance in reverse. The Liar. Everything's in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Like I said, they invested in a very dark person here. A liar. Somebody out of balance, out of whack. And they're stuck with it. That's why they're in the 5 of Cups. They're stuck with it for now. A queen of cold, bitter bitch. Who practices the dark arts. And is very, very, very karmic. This is like fallen angel type energy. This is somebody who, that's all they care about is money. And I think this person's seeing that. They're seeing that they invested in somebody who only cared about money. They may have made themselves look differently. I don't know what that means. Maybe they made themselves look humble, like buying used clothes. I would never do that. And you know, like, just a heads up, all these thrifty people that go to thrift stores and stuff, every time you buy an item that's used, you take on the energy of whatever that person who owned it before you had. So I don't recommend that. But I feel like that's what this person made it look like. I'm thrifty because I shop name brands and used clothes. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's just kind of messed up. But the truth is being known here. That this person was just after the money. They only pretended to be a humble person. While they're clipping toenails and pulling hair and doing spell work, and I haven't gotten the magician yet, but I did get the devil. Trying to make this emperor, this king of pentacles, maybe a couple of different masculines, believe that they were all of that when they're all in reverse, and they're holding on. They're selfish. They're very, very selfish. Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. Like I said, but they have some sort of stronghold on this person. Like I said, because this person invested a lot of money into this person, they were waiting on a return. They were hoping they were going to get a return here. They got nothing. In fact, they lost everything. They lost half of their wealth. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. They lost half of their wealth to this person. And they're super, super stressed and upset. Well, that was dumb. Would you marry somebody for a week and then they got you for half? Oh my God. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like who's the famous couple right now going through a divorce after they just got married? Is that Bezos? I don't know. That's what I see. I don't know what sign he is. I don't even I think the guy's a creep, but that's personal. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that. So somebody's hiding and waiting. Hermit, 3 of Wands. On the 9 of Swords. But I'm so confused. Poor Ting Tang. They're really, really confused about what just happened, what just took place here. They thought, I'm serious, they thought they were doing the right thing. This person had them completely convinced that they were a high priestess, earth angel, all of that, and they're just a selfish, stingy, black arts magician who fell from heaven and is cold and bitter and only cares about money. So they just got taken advantage of. But I'm so confused. I got birds in my hair. I gotta wait. I gotta wait on my chariot. This could be Cancer, Virgo energy. I see the devil again and the 9 of Swords again. Yeah. So this has been delayed. Reread time. Mercury retrograde. Fun. Not. Alright, let's see what this 3 of Wands is about. Yep, they're waiting on this to be settled. Waiting on this to be settled so they can come towards you. King of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. Because they know you're where this begins. They understand that now. Now that they're sitting in the Five of Pentacles. After picking something by the way it fooled them. It fooled them. It made them think they were on the up and up. It was a complete and total illusion. I feel like they're being investigated. Whoever this Emperor is, I feel like they're being investigated. They're trying to get themselves single so they can make an offer to you because they see you as their destiny and they feel like they missed out. I would stay away from this person until this investigation is over, which looks like it will be soon, September, maybe after the re time, maybe after retrograde, Mercury retrograde. I feel like their whole life is falling apart over the next month because the truth is coming out publicly, possibly, with that Star card, and they have a legal situation they have to deal with. Yeah, they're being held up right now. But they see you as the Star and the Two of Cups. They want to send you a message. Because this truth is coming out. It's going to be a big decision for you. If you're even willing to entertain it. I mean, everybody's going to be different. It is the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. It is destiny. This person had to learn a hard karmic lesson. Now, like I said, whether you take them back or not, or whether you... I don't even know if you... Like I said, just because you like somebody doesn't mean that you're sleeping with them and that you want to be with them, or, you know, I don't know. But they're learning the hard way that something wasn't what it seemed. And you're over here just living your life. Living your best life. All by yourself. Family secrets. That could be what's coming out in the open. This community expected some sort of income. Maybe a home. They expected it, but they didn't get it. Five of Pentacles. Again. This person could lose their... I mean, they could lose their place to live. They could lose a big house. I'm seeing a big house. Somebody's losing like a mansion, like a big house. Something they invested a lot of time and money into, because they got this. But like I said, I do feel like they took a leap of faith and they thought they were doing the right thing. So I can't even be mad at them. They just got tricked. Maybe they're not the smartest. So this, you know, the brightest bulb in the bunch, you know, maybe they just wasn't so smart. They just invested in the wrong thing. Invested in the wrong thing. It happens. And they expected something different, and they got the Five of Pentacles. This person is so stressed. I feel like this is like I said, this is a wealth transfer. And those who are standing upright are the only ones that are going to benefit from this. Those who are just out for the money, buying used clothes, cursing and hexing themselves with other people's energy, are the ones that are going to go down. Anybody that's practicing dark arts, fallen angels, etc., etc., time to pay up. Karma's calling. It's time to pay up. And they know it. That's why the Nine of Swords is here twice. It's time to heal. Time to heal on a global scale, because destiny is here. And this must happen. Somebody's engagement is off, or there is a divorce. Because they got taken for a ride. Like I said, they could have lost their house. They could have lost half their wealth. Took something at face value. Didn't make a healthy choice. Masks are falling. Everybody's being exposed. Because this is a mass healing. It is a dark night of the soul for those who didn't do things for the right reasons. And even if they did them for the right reasons and got tricked because they weren't paying attention to the real, to the real blessing here, which I feel like was you, they didn't give you a shot. Now they have to go through all this. Now, you probably do not want to wait for this person because you weren't wearing a mask. All right? You were being upfront. You were being honest. You're probably being like straight up. Like, okay, so say you like somebody. And you're like, yeah, I think this could work out. But then it doesn't go any further than that. Because you're not aggressive. And you're not, like trying to force something down somebody's throat. However, the other person involved forced this down somebody's throat. And acted like they were all that in a bag of chips. And then they turned around and just stabbed this person in the back and completely destroyed their life. That's a them problem. And you're going to have to let them go through that. You can't save them. That's not something that we do. We don't save them from their own destruction. They have to go through that themselves, as we have had to go through. Or some of you may still be doing that right now. It must be destructed to be reconstructed. And that's the re-re. And especially during Mercury retrograde, there will be obstacles and challenges. You just have to prepare yourself for it, mentally and physically. Because there is a breakup and separation here. But somebody's definitely receiving what they need. If you believe that God got you, and I got screwed this month, but I believe God got me. And this is the way you got to look at it. It's hard to do sometimes, especially when you're aggravated but if you don't let it rock you and you stay on the right side of your spiritual self, you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything. Living, breathing proof right here. Be wise with your firm foundation, so that although there is some emotional loss here, the truth shall set you free, and a material harvest will take place. Like I said, this is all over money. Wait for the truth. Don't jump into anything without thinking about it. You have spiritual protection and spiritual backup as long as you are balanced and aware. You 8 of Cups, whatever does not serve you anymore. And go sit by the ocean and listen to the waves until your ships come in. And do your best to stay in the heart chakra. I mean, I know that's the hard part. especially when you're watching all this destruction in other people's lives. But the fertility here lies with the Empress energy, and that's being accelerated on the planet. It will be victorious. It just may take time, especially since it's Mercury retrograde. Try to stay in your heart space and let that love light shine, even through difficult times. Like I said, my life ain't perfect, but I know God got me, no matter what. And we just keep on keeping on. Divine timing. Wrong time, right time. Wait on divine timing. Make adjustments where needed. Adapt, accommodate, compensate, and balance. Because there's a clown in the mix who's doing a performance, a camouflage they're laughing at. And they want revenge because you're ascending without them. So, watch out for this clown. Leave him on the porch if necessary, because I do believe they're going to show up to your door as an uninvited guest. I don't think you're inviting this person. I think they're going to show up. Drinks. I'll tell you what. I think my party days are over, man. I tried to go out. I tried to have fun. I tried to do it. But I think my party days are over. Because me and alcohol don't like each other. Spirits. It just doesn't suit my palate anymore. Makes you say stupid shit. I haven't really drank for years, but I tried. I tried for a couple of weeks to go out and have fun, and yeah, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like crap. So I think that part of my life's over. That's okay. I don't miss it. Not at all. Alright. So we're going to get the... Ooh, we got Father Time and Illuminare for our dragon energy today. Let's see what it's got to say. This is the illumination of the ascension happening on the planet right now. And right or wrong, you've got to try to stay balanced no matter what, because this is total imbalance here. You got the Four of Pentacles upright, and of course save your money. If you don't have to spend it, save it, because there's a lot of things going on in the world. But look, Empress or High Priestess in reverse. Oh no, the Eight of Pentacles was down there. So the High Priestess in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. This is definitely somebody that got taken advantage of, because they trusted the wrong person. And they left you in the dust to do things by yourself. And you succeeded. You said, alright, so I have to do this by myself. Fine. Fine. I'll do it by myself. Illuminare is 111. So I guess this is a very specific message. I don't come up with that number too often in these cards. 111. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. There it is. Alright. What was I saying in the beginning of this reading? It totally matches. Father Time. Only truth has integrity and can stand the test of time. Didn't I say that in the very beginning? If you have picked Illuminare today, hear this message. I illuminate what can't be seen, that which is hidden within you. Your truth needs to be seen and shared. You cannot hide behind your masks forever. Your shields of false protection don't serve. Come on. They don't serve you. Only truth has integrity and can stand the test of time. Illuminare is the first dragon I met who holds angelic as well as dragon energy. In this case, from the archangel Uriel. Illuminare appears when we are not listening, and we have been resisting what needs uncovering and changing within our lives. This is usually of a spiritual or personal nature. Rest assured you are now ready to deal with whatever has been lurking in the depths of your being. Whether this is a spiritual awakening or a deep personal healing, it's ready to be activated. The rest of this message is this: spiritual warriors of Earth. Collectively, we can change the world. Although humankind is not yet ready for us in all our might, you and others like you are preparing the way, anchoring the light into the planet. Are you ready to continue your amazing journey of empowerment? Illuminare invites you to see the truth in all situations. He says, do not fear this illumination. Truth is a liberating and powerful ally. Your fears lie with change, but open your heart and welcome it to your core, allowing the light to guide you forward. So all is being illuminated, and in divine timing, this healing and this truth is all that's going to be left. So make it a good one. Alright? Just do your best. That's all you can do. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye for now.